Spiritually dynamic individual must recover a foundation of what innately is light and what intently is dark. Only in this way can a spiritually dynamic individual navigate recovering the languishing light that exists in all while paying no heed to that which postures as the light, while leveraging off the light of others through fear and dominion for their own sustainability. To be of the light, to be of the light is to be in tune with the core heart resonance of all that flows within. It is a space of great sensitivity, compassion, and care. It is a space of devotion. It is a space of longing for the connectivity of all. Those who navigate within the world of polarities and are spiritually sensitive and dynamic need only to hold up the resonances and activities that they experience from various chords to a litmus test. Is this stream on a trajectory to uncovering the languishing light within all to reunite it for a greater light? Is this stream compassionate even to that which it does not aspire to? Is this stream wielding the light of inspiration, not using their will to force, compel the will of another? Only in these streams can one truly discern what is in service to the reconnectivity of the light of all and what is posing as the light in order to further create dominion unto itself. So much is said of the dark. So much is said of its seduction, of its thirst for power, of its thirst to create its own fiefdom, to leverage, conspire, and organize for others to be seduced, to yield their innate sovereignty and freedom. But little is explained of the most elementary indicators for recognizing a separation between the light and the dark. For the dark will develop its dominion by coaxing individuals with spiritual potential to surrender their light to them, with the illusion that this alliance gives them a stronger verve, control, and power. An individual who is not in a space of harmony and peace with what is susceptible to borrowing on the verve of darker chords for a feeling of power, because they feel somewhat out of balance, out of harmony with all. They feel abandoned. They feel angry. but innately the energy of the dark will operate in rendering an individual with spiritual potential to be callous. They will induce an individual into scenarios where an individual can develop stark cynicism, indifference, callousness, at first for that which oppresses the individual, that which the individual perceives as being opposite them, different from them, unredeemed. They will begin to envelop the person's heart with the coarse substance of callousness for that which is not like them. And that is the beginning. For as they achieve a hardened heart for what is different than the individual will begin to innately define themselves, not by what they are, but by what they are not, and continue to segment, divide in perception all of creation through the negative streams and characteristics they perceive as being innate to an other, to numb their senses from sincere perception into what is stirring within their own hearts. This will proceed further and further along until the individual has separated themselves from the vast majority of creation, without knowing what they are, but labeling all that they are not as being other than them and unredeemable, of the dark, disqualified, distorted. Such is the trajectory of the seduction of dark resonances. The way out at all times from this leveraging of heart resonance and perception is innately to feel compassion, to feel connectivity. For an individual who can feel connection, connectivity, can pray for their enemy, can pray for what is not like them. The individual that can focus on the latent light that exists in all of creation and try to inspire it a light. This individual is connected to the light of all, for they are within the narrative of the collective ascension and reconnectivity, for that is what is light. An individual who is spiritually dynamic must go through the discipline daily of visualizing that which is not like them, that which they do not aspire to be, that which they find abhorrent, and feel compassion for the abandonment resonance that is latent within these individuals that has brought them to be seduced into this base trajectory. Recognize the resonance of abandonment and receive it with arms outstretched to rectify it at its core, to reveal the latent light within, to cut through the substance of callousness that envelops their true core, to be of service in a dynamic way, to help progress and actualization of gradual reconnection of many back into all.